All right, JT, I got a joke for you. Ready? What did the buffalo say to his son when his son left the ranch?
I don't know.
He said, "Bye, son."
The colors changing in the fall. A big old buck hanging on my wall. Largemouth bass fishing in the spring. The peace to my soul that it brings. A better life no rich man can afford. So we'll see y'all later in the great outdoors.
Well, hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Rod and Staff Outdoor Ministry studio. I'm sitting here with my son-in-law and my grandson, and we just finished up our fourth tournament for the series. We were at Bayou Chico. For everybody that's out of state, that's a state park and a lake here close to our house. We went camping, stayed out there for a few days, and we had a good time. Um, you'll see a whole different post about how the fishing tournament went. But for this today, y'all, there is a story about the camping trip that I think you'll get a kick out of. And I'm not going to tell the story because I wasn't personally there to see it, but it is a cool story. And I'm going to let Jeff and JT tell y'all what happened with the raccoon. Y'all tell them how the story went, guys.
When we woke up, there was a hole in our tent, and then there was bread on the floor, and then there was a Cheeto bag up in the tree.
And when we woke up and we came out, there was bread everywhere. And our tent had a hole in it that it was cut through, where the raccoons had got into. And the lid of a tote was gone. It was taken off the tote, and we gotten our bread. We had bread everywhere, so we picked up and we walked over and we started cooking breakfast. And we looked up about 25 feet in the tree, and there was a Cheeto bag up there where he jacked our Cheetos. So that's our story from this weekend, and that's it.
JT, you should have came home with a pet raccoon, huh? Now you could have kept feeding that thing at your house. I bet when you went camping, you weren't expecting a raccoon to eat your breakfast, were you? Well, I tell you, y'all, stuff can happen when you're on the water, when you're camping. Anything in the outdoors is always an adventure because it's just pretty unpredictable. And when they told me about how all that went down, they showed me where that Cheeto bag was, and I'm telling you, it was up there. And for anybody to just look up there and see a Cheeto bag sitting on a random limb, you probably wonder how in the world did that get there. But stuff happens, and that's a cool story that Jeff and JT had. They experienced that, and I'm sure they're going to tell that story for a long time. Hey, you remember that time we went camping and the raccoon stole all our stuff, and the Cheeto bag ended up on the limb? That's going to be a story that gets told and retold. But I wanted to share that with y'all because just like they got a story about camping and the crazy thing about the Cheeto bag ending up 30 feet in the tree, y'all, we've all got a story to tell. And we got all kinds of things, whether it's raccoons breaking into your tent or things that just happen randomly in your life. All of these things add up to make us who we are. And when it comes to these walks with Jesus that we have, what we call these stories is our testimony. And I would just encourage you, when it comes to your testimony, uh, use that thing as a tool to let other people know, hey, here's how the Lord has worked in my life. Here's what I'm learning about how God works. And it may be something wild like a raccoon tearing up a Cheeto bag in the trees, or it might be just something as simple as the Spirit of God got all over me while I was at church. But your story is a powerful tool, and I encourage you to use it. JT, we're going to go camping again in a few weeks, I hope. You hope another raccoon gets you?
No.
Man, we hope the raccoon leaves the food for us to eat, huh?
Yes.
Well,
It goes to somebody else's tent.
go to somebody else's tent. I tell you. Hey, fishing was pretty tough too, wasn't it? But are you going to quit fishing?
No, sir.
You going to keep casting, huh? Hey, let all of that be a part of your story, and we'll see y'all later in the great outdoors.